are here in the beautiful, incredible, swampy Florida Everglades.
We have never been to the Everglades, but we have such a good episode set up for you guys.
We are making our way to the Everglades, and we had to stop because we saw this place called Robert Is Here. It says they're famous for their milkshakes. We got a pineapple passion, more like smoothie, so it was only ice, but it's so creamy. I don't know how they do it, and they have all kinds of exotic fruits. In the back, you have to check out. You won't know unless you go. They have an animal farm with all kinds of exotic animals.
This is a southern thing, but it is Cajun deep fried peanuts. And it's actually completely fried. Winston wants some, but it's a completely deep fried peanut. And you eat the shell and everything. They're so good. We also got the most expensive fruit I've ever bought, okay? It's actually cut in half and it's in some saran wrap, but it's soursop. It's also called guanabana. It's called guanabana in Spanish.
Wait. Let's interrupt this real quick. Guanabana. We ran into our sweet friend Olga when we were camping at this campground, and she told us it's not guanabana, it's guanabana. So we like to pronounce things correctly, so thank you, Olga, for teaching us.
And someone just told us it has cancer curing properties, so we don't know that, but we hope so. For this price, I'm hoping it is.
And if it does that, I'm sure it does other things too.
Lots of things. Better taste good, that's all. We are going to the southmost point habitation area in the Everglades National Park. We are going to be actually driving an hour into the national park, which is pretty deep up in that gator land. Come on, Winston. Come on, buddy. Let's go. While I wait for my coffee to heat up, I'm gonna eat this guanabana that we got from Robert Is Here fruit stand outside of the Everglades National Park. So here it goes. This one's super ripe. They sold just like half of it. There's like big old seeds in it. Wow, it's so rich in a way. It's nice and sweet, but not too sweet, honestly. It's so creamy. A little tang, a little sweetness. That's a really good fruit.
I want to try.
You want to try it? Okay. All right, my coffee's getting ready. Let's let that cool for a little bit before we put in the French press. Winston is curious about it.
Oh, wow.
Look at that sun shining in. Oh, beautiful.
So it's like coconut.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Coconut, there's a lot of big seeds in there.
It has, when you say it, I just woke up. If you guys can't tell, I haven't even done anything.
We made it. We are in the Everglades National Park. I'm surprised.
In our mind, the Everglades was going to be all swamp and green water and alligators jumping out. We are having a great time already. It's quintessential Florida, that's for sure, with all the amazing birds and the lush greenery. And so this is another national park that we can check off our list. We've never been here before, and this time we're camping in our tiny camper, of course.
The first one we stay at is the southernmost campground in the Everglades. That's Flamingo Campground. And then we hop up to the northern campground, and that is Long Pine Key Campground. We'll show you around both, tell you a little bit about our experiences there. And crocodiles are actually more prevalent in the southern part of the Everglades. We are at camp and we are cooking it up. We're living large and we're having steak and eggs for a little second breakfast right here. Nothing like a good old camp style fried egg over some steak. I got this new coffee brewing, super portable, collapsible pour over. When we were traveling with the camper van in Zion and the Grand Canyon, I did not have a way to brew my coffee easily. I did have a way to heat it up, but this is gonna be perfect for traveling and just whenever I want a single cup of coffee. So let's try it out. I also got the reusable coffee filter to go with it. We got our little table here, so we're in the shade. We got a nice salad.
So it's so easy when you're camping to make a salad. You buy a big thing of spinach, as long as you can fit it in your cooler, and throw some veggies on it. Each cucumber will last a couple salads, each tomato the same. So it's so nice that you can pair anything that you're cooking because, as you know, hot food is so good camping. It's good to pair it with a cold salad. And then you feel good too.
All right, let's get a little bit of some runny egg with some steak that was grilled over a fire. Salty, incredible combination. Living large, you guys. You know what I love about cast iron is once you have it nicely seasoned, this just comes right off. That brewed a really nice dark cup of coffee. Delicious. I like that. Very easy way to brew a cup of coffee, just a single cup of coffee, and very portable. I'll link it down below. You guys can check it out if you're interested. Look at this natural habitat right here. There's birds everywhere. There are birds everywhere in the Everglades. We haven't seen any crocs or gators yet, so we're holding out for that, keeping them far away from Winston like Amber said. And there's just birds everywhere, hoping to catch some fish, hoping to see some more wildlife while we're here at the Everglades. Yeah, he loves it. He's having a good time.
Today we are taste testing yet another IPA. This one is exciting. It's one of many that Julieta got me in a variety pack that I got. And when I say variety pack, all IPAs. This one is made by Terrapin Beer Company in Athens, Georgia. This one, look at this label. Ooh la la. This is the Terrapin Luau with passion fruit, orange, and guava. It's an IPA, so it's not going to be too hoppy, I don't think, but the can already makes it beautiful. Let's see. The first thing I taste is orange, and I love oranges. We're in Florida, so what more perfect of a beer could we have? Definitely fruity, not too hoppy like I thought. Love it. Cheers.
We are staying at campsite 42 in the T loop. That's the trailer loop at Flamingo Campground. It is spacious, no electricity, no water service. There's a bathhouse really close by. The showers are actually not heated, so it's just regular water coming out, but me and Amber haven't had any issue with it because it's usually pretty warm in the day. We take a shower, it's actually pretty relieving. There are warm showers in the other loop in the campground, so if you want a hot shower, you can always take a shower at the other loop. We have campsite 42. It's awesome. It's right on the end, so it's like really spacious. We have this whole yard area all to ourselves with a fire pit grill. You have to make sure you park on the paved area. I don't know if it's different for the other loop, but
you'll get in trouble.
We like to park the Jeep right next to the camper so we can have our kitchen set up right next to it, but they came by and they told us not to do that.
But luckily we got 2 days in of parking exactly how we wanted, but the people on the golf carts will get you if you park on that grass.
There they are. They're right there. They will get you.
You don't want to get got.
The camping entrance at Flamingo Campground has ice for you, and I believe there's some firewood. I saw some firewood in there. And then there's also a marina store that's close by for the southern part of the Everglades, and they have
hot food, cold food, fishing supplies, and gasoline, which is a hot commodity out here.
Yeah, so it's kind of expensive before you enter into the Everglades. Make sure you fill up your tank because it's pretty pricey, but if you are in a pinch, you can get gas from the marina store. Look at this vastness. It is such a beautiful drive here in the Everglades National Park. It's so interesting how there's different ecosystems as you go further south along the Everglades. If you love all things Florida, this has got it all. A lot of good fishing spots, a lot of wildlife, a lot of nature activities in the Everglades. Believe it or not, these are full-grown trees. And they're like little dwarf versions. And in the springtime, they really show off their green color.
Ooh!
Look at all this green.
Ooh, it's so green.
It's our little boy. We loved Robert Is Here so much, we came back again.
Yes!
I don't know what's going on with that, but it is the most creamy, delicious smoothie I've ever had.
Really? And there's no milk in it. So everybody gets the famous milkshake, but I've looked at the nutrition facts on those and we went the icy route and I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they make it so creamy.
Look at that. Oh,
whoa,
baby!
We got one of their famous Cuban sandwiches and this is just one and we're sharing it and whoa, let's see.
Winston likes it. He's ready for a bite.
Mmm. Mmm.
I got the guanabana. I got another guanabana. They are so delicious. I woke up thinking about them and wish I had it for breakfast. I asked a woman, and thank goodness I asked her because I would have cut into this right away. Like, it feels soft to me, but she said she would wait a couple more, maybe 3 days for this to ripen. And the one that we bought that was already cut in half that was ripened in the refrigerator, that thing was mushy. I'm gonna be real with you guys, it is starting to get hot here in Florida, very muggy. Last night we stayed at Long Pine Key Campground in the Everglades National Park and Amber had a really tough time sleeping. I thought it felt okay, but she was really stuffy in the runaway because there's no electricity hookups here, so we can't run the AC. That's camping, you guys. It's camping. We get it. But, you know, sometimes you do have a harder time sleeping whenever the weather is not ideal. There was very little breeze here. There seemed to be way more of a breeze at the Flamingo Campground. But for the most part, it seems to be a little more stuffy at this campground just because there's so many more trees, which make for a beautiful, beautiful backdrop. I love it. When we were waking up in the camper, it was just like all these birds were chirping, owls are hooting. You can even hear them right now and it's only like 8 a.m. All these little animals were scurrying around. You could tell there was so much life teeming in this campground. I think we may have found us a little solution to our hot and stuffy camper box. So I think if we were able to leave the doors open, it would probably be a lot better. There are so many mosquitoes here, you cannot leave the doors open. So I got some screen mesh. This all in all cost me about $10, and I got these little $2 clips. We're just gonna clamp it here so we can open up the doors and Amber can sleep happy. Let's try her out. Looks good to me. That really couldn't be any easier, so hopefully that'll help us at night.
I'm so impressed. This idea Julieta had just came to her and she made it work.
It's really ugly, but you know what, who cares? We don't care about that right now. We're just trying to keep those mosquitoes out of here.
Yeah, but for now, this is an amazing temporary fix.
We're getting prepared because it's supposed to rain out here in the Everglades. We're just gonna get everything under the canopy so we don't have a bunch of wet, soggy stuff that we have to put in the camper whenever it's time to leave. About to get rainy.
It's not so bad. It's actually just cooler and it's windy and rainy, but we're inside, and like we said, we prepared for it, and that makes all the difference because our canopy was up, we had already done all the things we needed to do, and now you're forced to enter the chill zone.
It is time for us to leave the Everglades. What a memorable experience. We are leaving with not only memories, but lots of mosquito bites, ant bites, and some rainy, wet stuff. What wouldn't be complete? That's a true experience in the Everglades. It was super fun. We liked it a lot. I think that was a good visit. We would probably come back with a boat if we ever could come back, and go to some of those islands or go kayak to some of those islands. That would be amazing. But I do have to say, I think 4 nights in the Everglades is plenty. We are definitely ready to leave out of here, especially after we got super soaked last night. There was so much rain. We just cleaned everything in our camp. I know we didn't do a whole lot of cooking on this one. We got a little distracted with the rain and all of the stuff that we had going on, but we promise you there will definitely be food in the next one. Had site 92 at Long Pine Key Campground. Really spacious area, honestly. Surrounded by the woods. There are snakes back in there and little gerbils and stuff like that, so be mindful if you got little dogs. We were walking Winston and we saw a snake crawl out, especially after the rain. Thank you, Stephanie, for that tip. But site 92 at Long Pine Key Campground. Very simple site, surrounded in the woods. No electricity, no water, I think, at any of them. So generators you can run from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. But after that, you're dependent on the weather, baby. Hope for a breeze, that's for sure. Bye, Everglades. Goodbye.
Bye. It's been buggy, it's been fun, and we love you. Your face is... Winston, scoot over so she gets the sunshine.
Winston!
You're taking all her sunshine.
In the Everglades. While I wait for my coffee to... Just woke up, boys. There's a lot of seeds in that, big seeds. We made it.
The heat is all up in here. That what?
Why what it is, like how it looks. I expected it to be different.
Got sunscreen in my eye.
Whenever I eat steak and eggs, I feel like that mean neighbor guy in the Goofy movie that rolls up with his souped out RV at the campground. Y'all remember that part of the show? Well, that's what I feel like when I eat steak and eggs for breakfast.
We are definitely holding Winston out here. You know why? There are so many gators, alligators that is, and crocodiles, they say. This is some swampland.
Remember that part of the movie?
But I can imagine it.
The mean guy, he rolls up in his RV and they whip up steak and eggs for breakfast, and Goofy and his dad, or Goofy and his son, who was this? Oh, Max was his son. And then Goofy and his son, Max, were having like oatmeal or something like that. Come here.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. I know. Put this.
Oh my gosh. Amber sweats all day. This is some natural habitat right here. natural habitat.
Hang on, hair in my mouth.
Right now, we're the mean guys with a souped up RV, aren't we?
This, I think, is the greenest tree I've ever seen in my life.
Sorry.
We're in the middle of the road.
I'm hearing things, yeah.
Look how bright. Oh my gosh, I hope this is capturing what I can see.
We love trees.
I'm a freak.
Definitely worth a visit, but you know, I wouldn't overstay, to be honest with you.
But this tree is something special.
It's time to leave